Infrastructure road work will go on at Jamaica. The Sparks program watching billions of dollars. Jamaica now borrow no money and Jamaica now raise a tax. Where Jamaica get so much money from people, eh? Me telling you, say if Andrew thief, Andrew is a worthless thief, Because how can you thief and leave back so much money? Where Jamaica get all this money from? They now run down Bunting and Golden to borrow the money from them. Yeah, so never anyway, guys, there you have it. The relationship between the Bahamas government and Mark Golding and Peter Bunting. Stop it. Conflict of interest. Guys, you're listening to Jamaica Politics Uncovered. Make sure you keep it locked here. Yes. Keep it locked here.
And the question being asked, and rightly she asked it, how can you separate the leader of the opposition for Jamaica versus a private citizen who is investing? Because she asked the question, is it because he's the leader of the opposition why he got that sweetheart deal in Bahamas? Or because you have other companies there, according to her, plus you have the state agency, the Bahamas Mortgage Corporation, which was not included in this deal. So is it because of his influence in the Jamaican society as a leader of the opposition, why he was given this sweetheart deal? Why is it that they always, Peter Bunting and Mark Golding, always involved in some sweetheart deal with some nefarious business? Why?
I'm not looking at it. Who's one to say? Is that you? Marcia, let me to feel like a while. So I'm not looking at it like how you look at the question in the Marcia, because I think the way how she structured the question was had it had it not been he was say he was the opposition leader, would they still come to him for a loan? And would it be a conflict of interest in that case? No, it wouldn't be. But the fact that he was in the opposition office to travel and to do his deal, that's what she draw the inference from, to say it is a conflict of interest. Unless me I read into it wrong and you guys can tell me something different. I mean, Flowers, you hear it before. It's the first time hearing it actually. I didn't see it over on Classic Live or anything like that, so it's the first time hearing it. I didn't know that you guys have it up on your thing. But so you people who hear it before, you can tell me what you think. If am I right with the way I read into it with what she said?
Before you Martha maybe can divulge more. But before you go into that, Black King, before we disseminate what she said, or go through it tooth by tooth, remember, even our prime minister, how they dragged him with his personal investments and saying that prime ministers, or if he's an opposition, from you enter into government business in the terms of leadership capacity, you're not supposed to have any investment other than government business, than serving the
Yeah.
people. That is the narrative out there on the other side of the fence. So, as I said, Martin may can expound on it more. So, as a leader of the opposition, maybe not so much Peter Bunting, but Peter Bunting always have private. In all when they were leaders and in opposition as ministers, so they always have, from DB&G, come to Proven, come to all their investment they have. So it's nothing strange why they drag Michael Olness, Dr. Andrew Olness, so much through the mud for having investments. You understand? And I think that is where she's coming from. That's why she threw that question out. Or is it not right for the prime minister to have investment, but it is okay for the leader of the opposition
Right.
to have investment?
Right. The reason for that is that they are seeing the government, Andrew. You cannot separate Andrew from being a private. What they're saying, you cannot separate the government from being a private citizen. This is the reason why when you see that Donald Trump said he'll step aside from his business in order to be the president of the United States, because it becomes anything you do in that capacity, whether as a president or as a private citizen, it is seen as curry favor. They're not going to refuse you They're not going to refuse Mark Golding to give him the loan or to take the money from him. Because what if he becomes the next prime minister of Jamaica? What if? Those are the scenarios. And that's what she's trying to say. You're right, Black King, you're right, Flowers. But in the whole realm of things, you have to look at it. Was it because he's the opposition leader of the country who is vying to be the prime minister why he was given this deal?
All right. So when we look on conflict of interest, Miss Marcia, in terms of that, I think one of the question that we're not asking is what was the arrangement with the loan? Because what was the benefit? What Mark gaining from it?
And not
So
only that, no, sorry, not only that, what we forget to mention, they came on an official visit to the Carifta. Was it the Carifta Games? And
again,
while on official visit to the Carifta Game, they were doing business.
they're doing backdoor deals.
Okay.
Mm. So it for me, it become a conflict of interest when we know what was the details of the loan. What is Mark Golden gain gonna be from it? Is it interest free? Is it with interest? What is the interest he's gonna be getting? What is he gaining from lending them? Is he what is it? So maybe that's like one of the things as well. Because all right, if you just give them money to go and build place without you gaining anything from it, why couldn't you do it in to your people in Jamaica?
No. There is a conflict of interest. You don't have to wait to see the terms of it because there is a conflict of interest immediately because they said he didn't take it from his personal wealth. They said proven. Proven is owned by them. So it becomes a conflict of interest immediately because he's using his company. Not his, they didn't say it was taken from his personal income. They keep saying proven, Mark Golden, Peter Bunting, and proven wealth.
Okay, so the fact that he take out the money out of the company and the company went busted. So he took 20 million out of the company and the company went busted. So does that make any sense with what I just said? Is the fact that he take the 20 million out of it, did that help for the company to went busted?
That's technically that's what she's saying. The company went down because they took out too much money out of the company. Those two in what they did, what he said that they restructure, so they're closing those two offices to move it to one office. So what they did, they closed down those two companies to merge those two companies and keep the head offices back now in Jamaica in order maybe to facilitate this $20 million. I don't know how they facilitated it. But immediately they loaned the money, those two companies was closed down. And
I think Mark Golden need to come here so we can talk to him. Candy, hi, how you doing?
And this is the same man. This is the same man now who is trying. He couldn't run a company of 100 people for two countries, but you're going to be running a country of over a little bit under 3 million people or over 3 million people.
Okay. So that is the question to ask. That is a question to ask. Candy, hi, how you? Sorry.
Is this the user, the PMP user?
Yeah, your friend, yeah.
So what him up here doing?
Who? Oh,
The
you. I'm
PMP.
not sure who it is. Hang on.
We are
I
not
was
user,
I was
but
just gonna get onto the
our
person. I was just gonna get onto the person. I was gonna welcome Candy and then get onto the user down there. Hi, Candy. How you doing?
I'm okay. How are you? Happy Sunday. I just come
Happy
from
Sunday
church.
to you. Happy Sunday. Kerry, hi. How you doing? User. Hello. New user. Is it?
The user. We not deal with user. We deal with people who have name. Anyways. Yeah, Black King. Not to stray from the topic. But what did I tell you
I tell
about
you,
your
the PMP
team?
one man. I did come up last. Sorry, the Candy. I did come up last night. I bright up himself about to I wouldn't talk last night, and he come up them enough. You see them user there, the PMP
All right.
one there.
All right. I hear that. That's all right. Sorry about that, Candy. Go ahead, Candy. But the candy gone? It's alright, Candy. Take your time. I don't want you to run to come back to the thing.
Happy Sunday to
Black
you,
King,
one and all.
Yeah,
Black
sorry, Candy.
King.
Yeah, hi.
Remember me tell you about the team? Them slowly I will start drop points.
Candy. That is nothing. That is nothing,
Okay,
Candy.
okay.
It's just one
Blackstone,
punch,
what's up,
Candy.
girl? Marcy.
Hey, sweetheart, how are you?
It's just one
Good.
punch.
I don't want 1 point or 2 point that.
Hi, Curry.
We don't want any
Huh?
Yeah.
football. We're gonna eat
Yeah,
rice
but
and peas and chicken. We don't want any football.
where is Chelsea at the moment?
Don't worry about. Let me tell you. Me not tell you to my side I will win the league, you know. But at the time my side turn big side, yeah.
Who they draw with yesterday? Crystal Palace.
Black
You're
King,
bright. My side no draw with no Crystal Palace. We beat West Ham 4-1. You're bright and out of order.
Black King, you're surrounded with pure woman today.
I know. I am a
Playing
king. I'm
yeah. I'm
anti.
a liberal man, you know.
Of course, you know it go already.
I used to where you
Shower.
are,
He's
G-Keeper. You're right beside him.
he's the maca amongst the roses.
Ah,
Yeah.
yo,
Where you
hey,
say crawfish, where you say,
hey.
Yeah, I can
I'm
put
a the
some
keeper, you
comment
know.
on.
Where
You're
you
the
say,
favorite. Yeah, Marcy, another right beside
I
them
mean,
below.
ever on a Sunday feel for something different. I feel for some canned beef and rice.
I like Candy,
Mm-hmm.
look on the screen. Look on the screen and tell me what you see. What did that say right there, Candy? What did that say right there? Chelsea, Crystal Palace. What did it say?
Yeah, and the Chelsea on my side. Me never trust a Chelsea on my side.
Oh, you are. Oh, yeah. You are Man City. Okay. You're not gonna win, man. Nothing matter. You're not gonna win. It's all right. Never walk alone, Dr. Rod. Tell them for me, please. Tell them. Anyway, we're still gonna be beating and teaching at the same time when we talk
Manu
about
continue
football.
beat up Manu and Manu beat we. Oh God.
That to show you how rubbish you like are.
Yeah, me
Don't
side
stop.
that shit. But at the end of the day, we win 4 in a row.
That's true. You're going there.
Sunday,
You're going there. That's true.
today New Year's Sunday, go cook the food. You're
I
too
can't beef and
lazy.
rice. Me I cook you want some.
No, today is Sunday, man. A New Year's Sunday.
Wait, so she go cook some decent food, not no canned beef and rice that Sunday.
Yeah.
Yeah, go season up the chicken and
Candy is a labor right girl, go cook some broad fish, man, and rice and peas and chicken and sour up
You know,
cheese.
let me tell you what I have in my fridge. But I just want to feel from I have cow foot in my fridge. I have turkey neck. I have chicken, 10 pound of mixed pot in there.
Candy, so I never eat turkey neck before.
You know, it's all
Oh,
curry.
turkey neck is good.
Get to
Yeah,
ask for them call it in a king.
I have,
Poor people
I
are
have,
Yeah.
fail. Poor people are fail.
Marcy, let
Marcy,
me
you're
see
gonna
your
show us your
face.
pretty face?
I have
Marcy,
two.
come
No.
introduce yourself to
Oh my
me.
God, no, sorry.
I have two. I have two snap. What do you know? I have two
Yeah,
snap
man,
in my
yeah.
I have
That's
two
not up.
snap in my fridge. I have chicken foot. Me
So when
have,
making a cook
I was
some
me
trying
have
to
some
beef.
unmute.
what
Me
kind
have
of canned beef
beef.
is there cook?
I just want to feel for.
And so them people are going it. But you know no man they had a cook for. Know what them feel for.
And that is it. Black
Well,
King,
lucky.
when
When I
you
didn't
free
sing
single and disengage.
I
when I
know.
didn't, when I say me single, it's just that I am alone at my yard now.
I hear that.
One time I cook sardine and Sunday dinner.
Backside. No, sir. Anyway,
I can
let me
tell
go
you
back
this,
on.
back home when I was cooking, because of me and my kids, I'm alone. If I get up and I make a big breakfast, then better know that that's breakfast and dinner.
Me
Or
can't take woman like you.
I just go straight into dinner. Most time on
No.
Sundays, I just go straight into dinner. I don't do breakfast and dinner.
It's something
If
I
my
like, you
mom
know.
is there, if my mom and my grandmother is home with me, then I'll do both. But man,
It look like a man them pray for come in a box. You see a woman like you know. Sorry, D. Hi, D. How you doing? You see a woman like you know. If the man did don't go all out for the man.
50 million went missing in the Manchester municipality, you know. And we look at the criminal them that is running the Westmoreland Municipal Corporation as well. So we know why that policy was like that. So when their friend then get caught with guns, them just do 2 years and go at their yard. Today, under the leadership of Delroy Chuck and under the leadership of Andrew Willis, if you are caught with so much so as one bullet, you'll be given 15 years. We are get rid of you off our road for. And we're glad. You see me? So when time you go to the road and go like you're a bad man and police catch you with gun and lock you up, guess what happened? Hmm? You know guess what happened, TikTok? Eh? Guess what happened? YouTube. You know tell me what happened. You know tell me what happened though? Somebody tell me what happened. When they lock you up for 15 years and you lock back as. You see me? Yeah. So if you don't want that happen, put on your gun them. If you don't want that happen, stay in the yard with the woman and go a road with man, go make mischief and make problem. See? Yeah. Judith Graham said when you go to any health center, if you get 10 medication, the 10 of them is free. Yes. And we're glad the government is working towards the aims and the ends of the people of Jamaica. See? Alright, Rupert. Here we do. Rude one. Me I say Rupert. Rude one say a lie me I tell about the 15 year. And Jamaica have the best liar them. So here we do. Rude one. See if I get one gun and go up on the road and make them help you. Make them hold you. And we'll put it to the test. So we'll see if I lie. See? If you are held with any kind of weapon, your dog just name your supper. See? Also, if you are a child, I believe 10 or 12-year-old, and you commit murder, you go to prison for 20 years. And we're glad. See? One of you have sense. And if you lock up your parents, them too. See? Lawyers are now working with the JCF, Restorative Justice Initiative, lawyers, etc., with the Justice Department are learning sign language. Everything we are get done. We are educating our police officers. We are sending them to college. You know, they are graduating with college level certificates. You know, some with degrees even. We are sending them to America to train with the NYPD. We have specialist units now. This government is all in all upgrading the Jamaican. Every sector is being upgraded simultaneously. See? And like under PNP where if we build one school we broke. If we build one health center we broke. If we fix one piece of road we broke. That is not so anymore. This government that is leading Jamaica now is looking after the Jamaican finances. Now I've used this analogy before and many lives. See, if you open a shop in your community, see, and everybody come at the shop, you give them. How are you going to profit? How you going to restock that shop? This is what Michael Manley did, and we are still suffering from that today. Michael Manley went into our NIR. Same thing Mark Golden said. When he come up power, pardon, him going to give away 10% of NIR. That 10% could have built a school or two, or built a hospital. See? So, we done see Mark Golden intentions already. And we must do all that we can to send him back to Britain, where he come from. See? Did I not ask one of my moderators to, I never rude one, me tell them for back. But we can make road one stay, you know. Make him go and lab him out. See? Cock Rooster say hard to pay training now. Can you imagine? First in the history of Jamaica. Yes, that is another government policy. I not even did remember about that. You know? There's also a policy, guys, where the government is trying to eradicate homelessness. They are building halfway homes and infirmaries. Selena, I want to take you so long this evening, the partner don't cook yet. Eh? You know, trying to eradicate rough sleeping. You know, persons now have a place to go and rest their heads at night and then can wake up and go about them business. You know, infirmaries are being stocked up, you know, beds and other stuff, you know, medication, 3 meals a day, shower. So persons who we deem to be mentally disabled, you know, what we call mad, you know, those persons now have, I can tell you now about Savlamar. The government had built a 50-bed building that house mentally ill persons. They come in the evenings, so they are left to roam the street, but then come back. Not in all cases, you know. Some of them are deemed dangerous, and some of them not even bother left, you know. So you have quite a few persons still on the street, you know, but them have a place where they can go sleep at night time, bed and pillow and sheet, and then can take a shower, then get them medication, and them get 3 square meals a day. This is a government that cares for the people of Jamaica. See it? So, anybody else can point out another policy to me? We have the security apparatus. It is also a policy where the government is rolling out the Jamaica Eye. You know, there is buoys, there's sensors and cameras on the sea, you know, to help patrol our borders. The government is buying 22 new speedboats. We have bought 6 naval vessels. We have bought 6 brand new helicopters as well. Some $50 billion have been pumped into the police, the JSF. So the government is building out all of these sectors and building our security apparatus and training our police so they can go out there and do the work. You know, we not ask for nobody if tell them say, yo, we're gonna pay a fisherman to tell we where gun and drugs are coming from. Them are sitting there bullshit. And that tells you that Peter the grunting bunting, if you want mullet fish, now have a clue what is going on. See? And we must do all that we can to keep him out of South Manchester. And as long as he's kept out of South Manchester, he will have no choice but to resign after the next election. See? So we must keep him out of South Manchester, and we must keep him out of the great house of representative. See? We, the people of Jamaica, you know, and I am talking them people and then game, brother. Every minute I press it, don't show me. And I'm still. See? So, I talk for my people down there in Westmoreland. For too long, we have suffered under the People's National Criminal Organization. The few little things that we do have now, you know, the nice piece of road that we do have from Ferris to Haddo, it was given to us by Bruce, you know, the Golden. All of the other things that we have a BPO building that was lobbied for by George Wright. That building is employing some 800 Westmalites. George Wright have fixed 30 roads. We've seen the first of the 6 STEM school that the Prime Minister talk about. Beside the Manning's Auditorium down there in Savlamar. What else? The Savlamar Hospital was given a new boiler room, so you know they can have hot water for wash the sheets and get rid of bacteria. The where they had the makeshift COVID ward where they had put down some concrete bottom there, you know, so that is going to be turned into a separate little building by itself soon. A 3rd car park was built at the Savlamar Hospital as well. A new toilet facilities was put in the Savlama Hospital, and they have extended the waiting area in the Savlama Hospital. Now I believe, guys, there's an app, I believe there's an app where I'm big up to my people them on YouTube. I'm so proud of them. I got 5,000 odd subscribers, which match up in numbers, but because I'm my first live, I'm glad to see the 43 at Unopaya. See? So if you don't like your live yet, like your live. And if you don't enjoy the live, share the live to one on a friend them. See? Secure the shores of Jamaica. What utter nonsense. So we are secure the shores. We are trying to stop people from traversing to and from Haiti and collecting guns and drugs. So we are trying to stave off the crowd that, not in all cases we're going to catch them, but the net is so wide where at least when they hit land, we catch them then. See? Paul James say, alright, before we go to Paul James, I will see. Judith Graham said, poor people have pharmacies in their house. When you last hear anyone complaining that they can't afford medication, that's a big deal. Exactly. I have 2 aunties that benefit and an uncle that benefit from the free medication down there in Westmoreland. And all 3 of them are PNP, true and true. Paul James, the PNP is a hindrance to progress. Exactly. Paul James, with all that is happening, the PNP, I say nothing not going on. Why are the PNP so blind, deaf and dumb? Angie Sibia say, greetings Dujan and everyone here watching from Toronto. Alright, big up yourself over there in Toronto. How cool is it over there, Angie? It is very cold in England right now. I believe it is 0 degrees. And when it is 0 degrees, that is the perfect temperature for snow to fall. See? So whenever it is 0 degrees, it is the perfect temperature for snow. So it is very cold right now in the United Kingdom. See? And we are here doing the people's work, doing my civic duty, doing my duty as a father, doing my duty as a patriot, doing my duty as a full-fledged, full Jamaican. My father had devoted 47 years of his life serving the people of Jamaica and of Westmoreland. See, my uncle Daniel Daz, who died earlier this year, he was posthumously awarded, a OJ, and he had dedicated his life to serving the people of Jamaica. And I still have 3 other uncles down there in Westmoreland who have dedicated their lives also, serving the people of Jamaica and of Westmoreland. I also have 2 aunties who have dedicated their life to service as well. They have now migrated to America. Their kids have sent for them, Talking fisherman should get that job. That white boy is driving some mad. Yeah, but I would say Mark Golding sign off on the policy there, but Mark Golding now lead the PNP Tino. Mark Golding is merely a puppet. The real leader of the PNP is Peter Bunting. Me understand say you're drinking, man. See, the real leader of the People's National Criminal Organization is Peter Bunting. And should he win South Manchester, we'll see it come to fore. He will try to take over from Mark Golding. Mark Golding is merely a seat holder. And everybody in the PNP knows Mark Golding can't beat Andrew Holness, and this is why you see Lisa Hanna is now angling. So as soon as the PNP lose the election, they will place her into a safe seat, and she will then take over, assume leadership of the People's National Criminal Organization. Hopefully, she's able to get rid of Rise United, because Rise United has taken hold of that party and they have dismantled it. The one leader of the People's National Criminal Organization that I will give credit is Norman Washington Manley. And the reason for that is Norman and Buster had an agreement where any one of them took power, they would not hinder the other one. You know, we know that the independence movement started, you know, and it was completed by Buster. You know, even though Norman wanted to join the Federation, he did not do anything to hinder us becoming somewhat independent back in that time. And they also had an agreement where whoever took power at that time would not deviate from whatever the other was doing economically. The growth of the country was deemed so important by both of those men, you know, and that is why they were, you know, deemed national heroes. Then we had the category 7 hurricane called Michael Joshua Manley that came and completely dashed out all of that and destroyed and dismantled Jamaican, not only the economy, but he turned us into beggars. He turned us into hooligans. He turned us into crooks. And today, the Jamaican people are still suffering from the ills of Michael Manley. You know? So, guys, I know not enjoy the life. Don't tell me if you not enjoy the life, because I'm going to wrap up with it. I'm going to wrap you up, you know. Don't tell me if you don't want me to go or don't want me to stay a little bit more. We can now manufacture our own medical